Hey there, Playmobil pals. We are back with a new Antique Mall haul. Let's check it out. So hey everyone, hope you guys are doing great. We just got back from the Indian River Antique Mall in Melbourne, Florida, and I had walked the entire Antique Mall, and second to last booth that I arrived at had a bag of clickies. And I'm really excited to bring them to you. We are going to do what we normally do with this sort of haul, where I take them out individually without looking, and we're gonna see if we can figure out where they come from. So let's get started. Now pretty much all of these are going to be incomplete, which is kind of disappointing considering what I paid for them, but we're gonna see what we can figure out regardless, in an attempt to bring us closer to identifying them and maybe eventually getting them completed. So we're going to start with this first one. This is Irwin, according to the front of his overalls here, and he's identified by the name printed on his blue overalls. He appears to be a construction worker or excavator operator based on his attire, which includes a green shirt, blue overalls with Irwin written on them, and yellow boots. A figure resembling Irwin is included in sets such as the Playmobil Play Figure Construction Site, Worker Driver Set 3001 and 3438. There's not much else to say, although I do find it intriguing that he has orange freckles, even though he has black hair. So this leads me to believe that maybe the hairpiece is not quite his. But I'll take it as is anyway. Alright, so figure number 2 is pretty nice. This is identified as a wise man or wise king from the Playmobil Christmas nativity sets, such as set number 5719 or 3997. It's characterized by the purple and pink robe with a blue cloak, which I think we have one somewhere. And I think also he's supposed to have a full-on white beard that we don't have, obviously. The third clicky is a police officer, but his hair, I do not believe, is the correct hair that's supposed to be included with him. This looks like something out of one of the Naruto figures. So this could be a fairly recent customization, but I don't know offhand where this particular police outfit comes from, like what set it comes from. So maybe by the time I'm posting this, we'll see it on the screen, but right now I don't know. I actually can't wait to see what I can do with this hair. It's a new hair piece, new hairstyle, and eager to get it off of there and put it on somebody different. So here's one we should be familiar with. This is the Creeper from the Scooby-Doo Playmobil line. Not much really to say about him, and for the most part, I mean, he's pretty complete. I think the only thing that's missing from him is an eyeball that he would carry around, and also the little slide that he has that corresponds with his character. Okay, I think this is our first female clicky in this little haul of clickies. Not much to say. She is she's beat up. She is faded, and you could tell after a while the previous owner probably had her on the bottom of the drawer there, or the little box of Playmobil that she kept these in. There's not much really that you can do with this. I would assume that maybe this is a nurse or a doctor. This is one that we're going to have to clean up quite a bit to see just how well she comes out, and see if we can get her looking as good as new. Now I am excited about this one. This is a Playmobil Junior, or Playmobil 123 as it once was. Klicky, African American construction worker, which is great. This is a really nice figure. I do like the colors, and it's just another Klicky I can send over to my niece and my nephews, her sons, that are very young and would probably get a kick out of playing with these toys. I'm very happy I can pass the joy and love of Playmobil to them. Here's our first child Klicky, another vintage styled Klicky. This one was actually made in 1981. So, okay, so I'm a little confused. I don't know if 1981 is, I don't know. I thought the articulated wrists came out in 1982. So I need to look this up a little bit. But anyway, I do like the fact that she's in a blue and white top and red pants. She is cracked right there in the crotch area where that discoloration is. Never seen one cracked that way, but this is a very old figure now. So yeah, I would kind of expect things like that to happen. Just didn't expect it there. Here we have a classic Klicky from the early 80s. He does have the 1974 stamp under his feet, but he does have the old body style with the little crease there in the middle. But he does have the articulated wrists, which, as you may or may not know, Playmobil characters were given the articulated wrists in 1982. So this could be a 1982 Klicky, or it could be just a little bit later. Not sure, but it looks like he's had some better days. Here's another Scooby-Doo Klicky. This one is the Headless Horseman, I guess. He is missing the pumpkin head that he should have. Of course, he's missing his hair piece. When you turn the Scooby-Doo villains around, he's supposed to have... Oh wait, no, this one wouldn't have it. The other one would. So he's got this face here, and then when you turn their heads around, and often, of course, with their hair piece removed, you'll see the face of the person wearing the mask, which of course they all look the same. But yeah, so yeah, there's a lot missing here. We are missing another white glove, the big pumpkin head hat, and of his wig, and of course the slide that we would expect from all of the Scooby-Doo villain Klickies. Now here's a Klicky that brings me way back. This is a doctor or surgeon, medic. He's got the little red cross there on his chest, but he has been worn out a little bit. He is yellowed quite a bit here, so he's been exposed to sun, or it's just the aging of the plastic that's causing the yellowing. So we'll have to give him a cleanup here, and hopefully get him back to his former glory. And here is our first Native American Klicky. He's in pretty bad shape. His joints are, well, they're a little tighter than I thought he would. I thought his legs were much weaker when I picked him up, but he is missing the hair and of course all of the other accessories he could possibly have. I'm not sure what he's missing aside from the obvious here. He is missing his hand. The war paint is nice on his face. I don't think I have this particular design of any of my Klickies currently in the collection, so this will be a nice addition. Not sure what I'm going to do with him because of the way he is presented here. I don't know how I'm going to be able to fix him up, or even if I'm able to, but it'll be a nice little addition, and you can never have too many Native Americans, for sure. And here's our second Native American. He is also missing his hair, and obviously the headpiece with the feathers. Most likely it probably came with some that looks like maybe a dead bug on his leg and a dog hair attached to it. Who knows? I want to say that I have a Native American and Klicky already with this design, but this kind of reminds me more of what one of the Chiefs would wear. I'm not 100% certain. And here we are with another kid, and this has got the opposite color scheme, slightly darker than the previous child. The blue obviously is darker, and she's got blue pants now and a red and white top. So kind of cool that we have opposite colors here. And of course she's got black hair that separates her from the previous one. And here we are with another classic all blue Clicky. This is a very nice color of blue. Offhand, I don't know what I would do with it unless I had enough materials maybe to include him with the Union troops, the cavalry troops that I have, trying to get to 100. But of course, he's not going to match. This blue is not quite that kind of shade. But I'm sure, you know, with a little imagination, I could probably wing it and include him in there. But I mean, there's always other things I could do to customize him and make him a little more complete here. Next is another classic female Clicky. We've got the little skirt that sticks out, or the shirt top that sticks out. White sleeves. Looks like the sleeve on this right arm is cracked as well. There's a slight crack there. Might be able to, if I want to, I might be able to customize this, but I'm not 100% certain. Looks like somebody tried to, I don't know, deliberately or accidentally burn the tip there. Those are burn marks. This is a pretty nice figure overall. Joints are still pretty stiff, although she does have the little bend here at the hips. So I might be able to tighten that up if I get to that point, but we'll see what we're going to do with this eventually. And here's one that's kind of exciting. This is the Scooby-Doo clown, killer clown Clicky. Missing the costume. I think I actually have a costume extra somewhere. And that's really the only thing that's missing. And he's supposed to have a balloon, and of course the slide, but I don't really care much for the slides. But he does have his gloves, which is kind of cool. His shoes, his big clown shoes are on nicely, and he's got the hat. He's got the clown face, which reveals the face of the actual Clicky on the other side, which is nice. And he's all dressed in red here, so it makes him a very unique clown, but there's not a whole lot I can do with this. So I might either keep him as is and decorate him to be a different kind of clown, maybe get a different kind of face and customize it. I don't know yet, so we'll see eventually. Now this is exciting to a degree. We have an incomplete clown here. He does have the face with the painted mouth, as you can see right there. And at first I was kind of hoping he might be the leprechaun, but I didn't notice the clown face first. But yeah, he's got this really cool three-dimensional collar piece here, but it has the flower there. And I think the leprechaun actually has a clover leaf, a four-leaf clover there, shamrock. And of course, I believe he's wearing green pants as well, and he doesn't have the bigger sized body. So this is kind of cool. I would like to figure out who this is, and maybe find the parts to complete him with, or make one of my own, but we will see. And here we are with another Scooby-Doo figure. I believe this is going to be the last one. And if you follow the Instagram channel, we recently posted this figure up on our feed at Playmobil AF. And as you may or may not know, we post a Clicky every single day for the year of 2025, showcasing them a little bit, telling them what set they are, you know, what theme they are, what set number they are, and all the accessories if I can. Or even if I remember to, for reference. So if you guys have a Clicky that you're interested in or interested about, and you can look up my Playmobil Instagram page and find a corresponding clicky to match your interest, and hopefully get enough information about it. So that's what I'm doing with all of them this year, just grabbing a random clicky out of the collection and taking photographs of it. And this is one of the more recent ones. And so this is actually one of my favorite ones from the Scooby-Doo line, but he is missing everything. so here's one I don't know anything about. This is a clicky from 1986. And that's all I know. He's got a green jacket on top of a blue vest, on top of a white shirt, and he's got this navy blue pair of pants, lower torso here. This kind of matches the blue that you would find in the cavalry or Union troop clickies. So I'm kind of curious to look this one up and get this one looking the way it should. Hopefully, if we can find all the pieces to it. Alright, here we are with another classic clicky. Not sure what year this one came out. He does have the 1974 stamp on the bottom of the feet there, but as you can tell, this is not a 1974 clicky. He's got a blue top, black bottoms, and kind of beat up brown hair. This one has definitely been around for a while. I have a hunch that this was once one of the police officers from that era, but who knows, now that it's got new life in this collection, it might be a fireman or something, whatever I want it to be now. So we'll see. And here's a nice one. We've got a young female clicky here. With ponytail hair. She's wearing a pink sweater with a big snowflake on it, and green snow pants and boots here. She is missing one glove, but I think we can figure this one out eventually and get a new one. I would assume maybe she is a skier, maybe a snowboarder, but that's really all we got going. So I'm kind of curious to know what this one is from, and get this one completed. So here's one I'm very excited about. This is probably one of the vintage circus musicians. I'm not 1000% sure, but I do believe that they wore like this sort of suit, and maybe he's the drummer. They did re-release these figures more recently, so they look a lot more better. Here's a clicky I'm not a fan of at all. Firemen, I just don't get it much out of the firemen and police officers. I do know I need them for, the collection. It just kind of completes the collection when you have, your community helpers and whatnot available. This one is in bad shape. I'm not sure which set this came from, or where this particular outfit is showcased, in whatever set it might be. But I do like the little face mask there that he wears, and there he is without it on. And I think I could definitely use these parts for something customized, which I'm going to start looking into pretty soon. Now, there's one thing I can always count on when finding Playmobil toys secondhand: the the infamous teeth marks on the face. Goodness gracious, like a 3-year-old took a huge chunk and broke his own teeth trying to either pop off rather the hair of the clicky, or was trying his best to take off the head. I have no idea. I think I had at least another clicky with this medic sign on his shoulder, on his sleeve there. But this one's in really bad shape. I mean, you can just tell by the head, it's just disgusting. So I might discard the head, give him a new head, cleaner one, and see what I can do with this guy. But he's not so bad. Just that head is just golly, it's awful. Alright, here we have another child clicky. I have a feeling we have this clicky, but he's a boy. And I want to say if I'm not mistaken, he came with the ice cream cart, where I did the terrible voices on that, on a little segue towards the end there. Because I do remember the lizard print, and I do remember the gray shorts and the molded on sandals, and oh my gosh, these sandals are disgusting. This looks like it could be Mary from the nativity scene. I think I have this figure already from the nativity scene, but I'm not 1000% certain. But yeah, not a whole lot to say here. She is barefooted, and I don't know, there's just something about her that screams Mary nativity scene. Here's our last child clicky. I do like the little string jacket she's wearing. I think I've got a couple others that might have either a different colored like hoodie thing that she's wearing. Either way, she's got on white pants and purple violet colored shoes. And I want to, she kind of reminds me of somebody that might be in one of the equestrian sets, but it doesn't really matter to me. We've got another female here, and I have a feeling I have her as well. I think this is a doctor, maybe a veterinarian. I'm not 100% certain that I have her because I don't recognize the pants. But I definitely think I could fix this one up, despite the fact that she has a chewed up arm. But it's something I can ignore. It's minor enough that I can sort of ignore it. But yeah, gonna have to give this one the hydrogen peroxide bath and brighten up the whites there. Here's one we have for sure. This is a female handyman, or handy woman, depending on what you want to call it. It's a nice little dark blue plaid shirt underneath some lighter blue denim overalls, and she's got a nice kind of orangish brown head of hair, which I could definitely use for another clicky. So I won't be doing much with this. I might not even keep the top. Maybe pair it up with a different pair of pants. I'm not 100% certain. But yeah, this is definitely a clicky I could dismantle and customize for other things. Okay, and finally we have this clicky here, female clicky with shorts, baby blue shorts on, and a shirt with some daisies or other kind of flower print on her chest there, and she's got that shortened bob hairstyle, which is pretty cool. And there's not a whole lot of figures that I care for it to be on, but it works for this figure. Well guys, I gotta say that these are probably my favorite 4 of the entire batch here. I love that I was able to find them, albeit that they're incomplete, and got a little ways to go before I can get them to a better, more presentable appearance, which I plan on showing you guys when I get to that point. And that there is all of them. That was 30, count them, 30 clickies altogether that we were able to find at the Indian River Antique Mall in Melbourne, Florida. Not a bad find overall. Kind of stinks though that we had so many without all the accessories, but I mean that's kind of the game. That's part of the game when you're doing a flea market or antique mall shopping, and it's really what you make of it, and I plan to make the best out of it. So anyway guys, if you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up, and remember to subscribe for more Playmobil content. Don't forget you can follow us on Instagram. Check us out at playmo.af. And guys, we will see you soon. This video was a lot of fun to make. I can't wait to make some more. I know you guys are waiting for them too. So stay tuned, and we will see you again soon. Thanks a lot for watching. Everyone have a good day. Bye-bye.